Majima fans have been waiting years for the Mad Dog of Shimano to make his return as a main story character. After his protagonist run in Yakuza 0, the Majima Everywhere system in Yakuza Kiwami, and the short-lived but very satisfying saga ending in Yakuza Kiwami 2, fans of the beloved character have probably spent a chunk of their free time screenshotting and recording every frame of his appearances in the games, holding on to the little moments we can have with him. Those years of waiting around have finally come to an end. In RGG Studios' newest title, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Majima shines again, and this time as the sole protagonist. The game takes place 6 months after the events in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Majima wakes up on a beach with no memory of how he got there, or even his name. He's approached by a young boy, Noah, and his pet cat that is definitely a tiger. Majima then meets Noah's dad, Jason, and learns about Nell Island, a dumping ground for waste and pollution that Majima and the Yakuza are somehow involved in. In order to recover his memory and solve the Nell Island problem, Majima must travel between the different islands of Hawaii, as well as a new area called Madlantis, a hideout for gang members and criminal organizations run by a new character, Queen Michelle. It seemed like the turn-based combat style would become the norm for the Like a Dragon games, but Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii brings back the Yakuza series' original beat-em-up roots, including the iconic heat moves. This style of combat feels more natural for Majima, whose outrageous personality might have been stilted in turn-based combat. In the demo, we are introduced to two of Majima's fighting styles, his signature Mad Dog fighting style, and the new Pirate Sea Dog style. The combat is just as over the top and wild as players would expect, with an added feature to use jump attacks in battle. The Mad Dog style is a modernized version that feels like a dream combination of his styles from Yakuza 0, using both his fists and Tanto as weapons. There's also a new ability that allows Majima to clone himself to create doppelgangers, which are useful for taking down large groups of enemies. The new Sea Dog style is somehow sillier than his signature style. By seamlessly switching to this stance, Majima transforms into a pirate, which mirrors how a character in the previous Like a Dragon games transform into their jobs during battle. Majima is equipped with 2 cutlasses, a flintlock pistol, and a wire hook as weapons, and can easily swap between them for fun combos. I can only imagine how ridiculous the heat moves will be in this style, and I'm looking forward to exploring it more. It's not a true RGG game without an abundance of side content and minigames to enjoy outside of the combat. So, of course, the first thing I did after the battle demo was head straight to the karaoke bar. Like a Dragon, Yakuza Pirate also brings back one of my favorite minigames in the series, Dragon Kart. I only got to explore one track, but it was really fun to race around Hawaii with new characters and experience some of the new items featured in the game. It felt a little janky and intense on some turns, so hopefully it will be more polished before the game's official release. I also got to briefly explore Madlantis. Similar to the secret cities of previous titles, the streets of Madlantis are filled with neon lights and illegal gambling. I was impressed by the design of the fake city. The added shipwreck and pirate themes to the area made it feel like a fantasy land for organized crime. One of my favorite new add-ons I got to try out was the grappling hook. In certain areas of the map, Majima can grapple himself up to higher platforms to collect treasure and discover new heights. I loved using the spider grab in Like a Dragon Gaiden, so it's pretty cool to see this mechanic updated. Although my preview was short-lived, I got to experience a number of exciting new features, and I adored playing Majima again. It felt nostalgic running around the streets as the Mad Dog, and I'm sure old school fans of Majima will feel the same. Whether the story will finally conclude the Mad Dog saga or not, fans will be impressed with the new features Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii has to offer. The combat feels effortlessly fun, there seems to be a plethora of side content to explore. And best of all, we finally see the old Mad Dog shine once again.